Guys, we're rolling already. Hi, girls.
Hey.
How are you?
We're great.
Then introduce yourself, Disco Tits.
Yeah, so we're Disco Tits. I'm Emily.
I'm Ellie.
I'm Becca.
How did you all meet?
We met at uni together.
Yeah.
And then...
Long story.
Yeah, through like random connections.
My pal Neve, who I live near, she went to uni with you guys, and then I ended up just going out with them.
It's all just
so it's literally just from going out.
Going out all the time.
And then was it going out cab scene sort of thing?
No,
it was Why Not.
Oh my god, yeah, Why Not
going out
Wednesdays.
Why Not.
That was bad. And Hector's
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
But
I
why
love-
not religiously?
Yeah, I used to Why Not.
No, I
every
used to
single
catch Why
time.
Not quite a lot. I used to just
fair.
do Hector's, but
that's I feel like that's
yeah.
that's a growth thing though. You
Yeah.
started Why
You
Not.
started Why Not?
to be fair,
yeah.
it used
It's
to be
character
so fun,
development.
but
It used-
then
but it wasn't really that fun, or were we just
wasn't.
young?
I literally ended up there on my fucking 23rd birthday
Oh yeah, you
on
did.
a fucking Monday night.
That's quite funny.
Got you threw me a surprise party.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything planned for my birthday, and I went round to no, we were going out for. Matt said we were going out for dinner, and
We
then
planned a wee surprise.
we ended up at fucking Emily's, and there was
Yeah.
loads of my pals there, and we had pizza and whatever. But
Quite
I ended
awesome.
up getting fucked, and we ended up at Eastside, and then I got even more fucked because then
It's
John.
just across the road, so why not?
But then
Why
John,
not?
John, who worked behind the bar, was just sending free shots over to the table
Yeah,
and that. And I'm like,
dangerous.
fuck's sake. So I ended up in Why Not? And it was actually so
See
bad.
it? Yeah.
It was hilarious, but
the
so
nights you
bad.
go to Why Not that aren't planned are always...
And you go out to the Smokies, everyone's
Class.
vaping.
Sorry.
Yes,
it's
18-year-old
honestly
vapors.
scary. It's scary.
Everyone's on the elf bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
It's
but
weird.
It is a growth thing. When you're young and you start just actually going to Cowgate, and you're like, you know what? What was I thinking?
I
Yeah.
know. There's life beyond Why Not.
Imagine you used to go, well, actually, I've only done this twice, but go out and dress in heels.
Oh no.
I never
So,
did that.
why not?
Actually, I did that once in Glasgow, and
Yeah.
I never did it again.
It's
No.
so
Like,
bad.
fair if that's your thing, but I just don't know how you do it with the shoes.
I know.
No jacket. They
No
got
jacket.
Yeah,
No
literally
jacket.
a heels dress, no jacket.
And they look
freezing.
class, but
I know.
I just couldn't do it
It's
myself.
just
Couldn't
I'm
be
not
me,
that
could
gal.
not be me.
And I'm also a huge complainer, so I just
Oh,
complain
no,
the
I will
whole
let everyone know about it.
how
I'm having
miserable I
shit.
am.
Yeah.
Wait, so how did you guys act? How did Disco Tits start? And also the name Disco Tits, love
Disco
it.
Tits. That was Ellie's boyfriend who came up with that.
I know.
Oh,
Do you want to know the
iconic.
story?
Yeah, go on.
Basically, it's so shit, but yeah, whatever. We actually both have the same speakers, both speakers, before we even went out or whatever. And now we have moved in together. We have our speakers,
You live
and
with the
whenever
boy.
we would have folk over or a gaff or whatever, Matt's speaker's called Techno Dick.
Is it?
Yes,
I didn't
and
know
everyone would
that.
be like, put Techno Dick on, put Techno Dick on. And then when I moved in, I was like, oh, we need a name for the speaker. And mine is called Disco Tits and his is called Techno Dick. And we were literally steaming one night. We literally took about 2-3 weeks to think
It
of
took
names.
so long
and
to
it was
come up with
fucking,
anything.
they were
They
so
were
bad.
awful. I
Literally
don't even- I
awful.
can't even remember
Can't even
anything.
remember one of them. I think it was abbreviations of her names and stuff. And
It was a process.
it
We
was
tried to think of something cool and something that worked well, but it just, every time we think we had something good, we'd say
I
it
know.
back.
We'd
and
say
be
it
to someone and they'd be like,
They'd be like,
"That
that's
is
shit."
dreadful. So bad.
Our first gig, we didn't even have a name.
What was it? Emily X, Becca X, Ellie.
Yeah, we didn't have a name. And then I was steaming one night with Matt and his pals, and they were all just shouting stupid shit. And then he was like, oh, why don't you call yourself Techno Dick? And I was like, Disco Tits. And then I messaged him being like, nah, we need to call ourselves Disco
We were
Tits.
like,
and I'm
yeah.
pretty sure we were all
yeah.
out steaming.
Yeah.
We were like, this
Yeah.
is the test name. Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's just stuck. But loads of people have
They
told
did.
us, oh, you need to change your name. This is weird. It's embarrassing.
To be fair though, we did play this thing with this beer company, and the girl that ran it was like,
You
"Oh, I don't know
can't
if
call
you've worked
yourself
with
that.
big companies before, but you can't have a name
Your
like
name's
that."
not very commercial.
Yeah,
So
you
they
have to
called
be
us
careful.
Disco Girls.
Disco Girls.
So bad.
I don't think
So
that's
bad.
necessarily
Yeah.
fair to say.
Someone
I
else
know.
said that to me as well. She works in marketing and women's football, and she was like, if you ever DJ for a football thing,
things,
you
yeah.
can't be called
But
that.
I'm not gonna lie, do we want to do commercial
No,
shit?
I was
No.
like, I'm not really that scene.
Yeah,
I was
I was
like,
gonna say.
don't really think we want to do that
It's
anyway.
not.
So
Also, who's to tell you to change your name?
Yeah, I know.
Tits is nowhere near as bad as some other stuff.
I know.
You
To be
what
fair,
don't
my
understand.
mum is not a fan. I'm like, right, Linda, Come on.
Like,
feel
that's
like
just your
literally
generation.
people
Yeah, I'm
either
like,
hate
chill.
it or they love it. Like you don't get
Yeah.
people like, oh,
Yeah, I think
that's a
it's
good
very,
name. Like
like,
people are like, I love that. Or
I love
that's
it. I
brilliant.
think
Yeah.
it sounds so good. When I
I
heard
feel
that,
like it's like very
It's fun.
us,
It's
and we also
very
don't take
on
ourselves
brand.
very seriously.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
well, now it's time to get your tits out, ladies. So how did you start?
How did we start?
Like during lockdown, we
Yeah.
all
Oh
just
wait, as
kind of
far back as that?
Well,
yeah, how
like-
long have you been doing this?
like a year, just over like a year and a
Well,
half.
Halloween 2020.
One
One.
was our
Was
first
our
ever
first
Oh my god,
gig.
2021. Oh my gosh. it
Yeah.
was, yeah.
So it was like during the like second lot of lockdown over. Like
Yeah, we just all.
summer
I got decks for
21.
Christmas,
Yeah.
and then
She got Dex for Christmas,
Yeah.
and then I was like, fuck, I need a piece of that. So then I got Dex. And then after that, Becca got Dex.
and then we all just started like
And we
playing
never-
for fun. And
Yeah,
then
we never like played. We just like played at like a house party or
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
gaff.
that's how it always starts for everyone.
Yeah,
though, like
and then we have like friends who like Kyle who ran Hector's
and he was like,
Shout
and
out,
Gwen.
Kyle.
Shout out
Basically
Kyle and
like-
Gwen.
why don't you guys form a trio? Kind of.
Yeah, well,
like,
no,
and
you
then
used to
we
DJ'd
DJ'd
like in the bar
Yeah.
at Mash House a few times.
Individually.
I've never
You,
DJ'd
but
by
you were
myself
supposed
before.
to, and then you were ill and
I've only
on
DJ'd
your
in a
deathbed,
trio,
so
so
couldn't play.
Yeah,
yeah, I
you
had a gig and I ended up in hospital, so then
How
I
did
didn't
that
play.
happen?
Oh, I have like alcohol stomach issues, and I ended up in hospital for 2 days on a drip
Oh my god.
from one bottle of wine. So yeah, I can't hack
that's,
it.
that's
Yeah.
really bad.
So now I don't. Well, I take like months off the drink, and
And then
then
you're
I make
fine.
myself ill, and then I take months off the
So
drink.
do you drink when you guys DJ together?
Do you know
Before-
what?
Like we used to drink
go
a lot
through
more before,
phases,
but we
yeah.
kind of drink before, but we don't drink as much.
Yeah.
Like when we're
if it's
actually.
a big gig, we're
If
like,
it-
when-
yes.
Like, see, the
Get
first
us
time we
drunk.
played
Yeah.
Fly, we were like, right, we need to get steaming.
Yeah.
We were like on a good level, but then the rest of the night I didn't drink because I feel
Yeah.
like if I get too steaming, I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
nah, I can't get
so
too
easy
drunk.
to,
Yeah,
like,
because
mess
then
up.
also like you're just I would probably just
Yeah.
really hit a power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've hit
But then,
Paris,
like-
being
Yeah,
like, oh my god, we're too
yeah.
drunk.
Yeah, imagine all these leisure like we're all fucked.
I remember, like, I
definitely.
remember we had it was like a gig in the cafe, and I was like in Glasgow on a work night out all
Central.
day, like pissed, and I walk in, I'm like, guys, you need to give me like 20 minutes, and I just like downed water and just chilled for 20 minutes. I'm like, right, I'm fine,
Oh, that's so
because I was
funny.
literally fucked.
It's the most drunk I've ever seen you.
Yeah, but I sobered up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like,
What's
It's a
the
quick
worst
turnaround.
experience you guys have had DJing? Like, as in, like
Fuck.
drunk experience, or like even just like a bad crowd, or like a dead crowd.
I mean, our first gig we played to 0 people.
oh yeah, there was nobody. We literally played like 9 till like 10:30 or
It was like
something.
yeah, 9:30 till.
There was
So
not,
there
there
was
was,
not
like,
a single person
Pretty
there,
much
but to
before
be
clubs
fair,
even opened.
thank God, because
Yeah,
we
it
were
was,
not. We
it
were
was,
not.
like maybe 5 gigs we played was to about no one.
Yeah.
But
Like-
we used to just take anything, like
Yeah.
anything that people would offer us. We'd be like,
Because it
yeah,
was very
like,
much
you kind of
like-
had to
It's
do
just
the
like
bad
practice.
ones to get
and
the
it's,
good
yeah, it's
ones.
all about
It was
getting the
practice.
experience and stuff, and also like you have to have those experiences when there's like no one there.
Well,
like,
that's it.
you know,
Yeah.
to get used to
Like the first few gigs, we'd be like, "Oh, there's no one there," and I'm like, "Thank God."
Yeah.
I was
I'm
just like,
glad
I
there was no one
literally
there.
can't deal with like people being over me, watching me
Yeah.
what I'm doing right
And
now.
what if like if you had nights where it's like you guys and then it's only like people you know that show up? Because I would hate that.
Not really.
Nah,
Like,
no.
No.
It's,
No one
to be
supports
fair,
us.
Usually, like our pals are shit and no one comes to see us. It's usually just randoms. Nah, I'm joking. But like, usually we only have like a small crowd of people that come and see us,
Just
and
a
then
little handful.
sometimes like we don't have anyone, and it's just like
Yeah.
randoms. So
But you can't expect your friends to like come
I know,
to every
'cause,
single
like,
one.
Yeah.
like
No.
when we
Especially, like,
first
weekdays
started
ones.
doing gigs, we would have like 2 or 3 a week.
Yeah.
Like we would
2 or
just
3
take.
a week?
We, oh,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
would do
but
like
it'd be like Monday, Wednesday
Yeah.
nights at like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like
so
bongos.
we would
or-
literally
Yeah.
take like any gig we
Anything.
could get.
And then would you just like go home after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were working 9
we
to
would
5.
work.
so-
I start work at 7:30 in the morning, so I would like play till 3 and then go home and
She's
start
a
work.
girl boss.
She's a girl boss.
She's a girl boss.
I don't know how
What
we
can I
did it.
say?
I was gonna say, you're not exhausted.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
fucked.
Oh, really?
But
We
yeah.
used to dread it, but we were like, we have to do this,
Yeah.
otherwise, like,
I know.
we're not gonna get
But we
anywhere.
were just like, right, we've got a gig, we need to do it, we need
Yeah,
to do
keeping
it.
up the momentum. That's good though. Like you actually push past it, because I bet there's a lot of people that start DJing and then like
And
when
give up,
it's
yeah.
not
Mm.
what they
Yeah.
expect, they're like, why are hundreds of people not like
Yeah.
screaming my name in the
Yeah,
crowd?
but then I feel like you just, like, that's how you get better as well.
It was good to get practice though, like especially on different types of decks in
Yeah.
different
Oh my
places.
God, yeah.
Because like some places have
played
got
some-
such bad
some shockers.
decks.
Because I
to
feel like,
play
yeah,
on.
like
Oh,
a
really?
lot of the decks
Yeah.
in Edinburgh, you're just
I
sort of
keep
like,
hearing
bah.
decks instead of decks.
Dicks.
There's some gross dicks.
But yeah, like you always have like the equipment just being a bit dodgy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like see, there's like pirate studios. You go in, like everything's clash. You've got like pretty good equipment, and then you go into your first gig, and you're like, shit,
can't
this is
use
not what I
Really?
practiced on.
Yeah.
But like, because we've played pretty much everywhere in Edinburgh, you kind of know what you're getting. But
Yeah.
like when we first started playing, we'd be like, shit, what decks are there?
That is
what
really
decks are there?
intimidating though. Like,
Yeah.
especially going in, I would, like, how do you know what you're doing?
Yeah,
And also,
but
see,
you
when I
kind
see
of just have to
people,
pretend
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know what you're doing
Yeah.
because
it's all about faking it till you make it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Because then even if you like knock the USB, it goes into a loop. We've had that
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
Like if people are knocking
Yeah.
your decks, it can like knock the USB
Are
out.
people annoying? Like,
Yeah.
when you're playing.
Yeah.
with
Oh my
other
gosh,
people?
We've had people unplug like
Unplug the
equipment
speakers.
a few
Excuse
times.
me?
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
so
they-
awkward, and then people like start booing
I think
you.
it's you,
And
and
you're
I'm
like,
like,
yeah.
you.
that.
Yeah. I know.
Wait, like, are they doing it on?
It's like they bump
Nah.
into them and
it's
stuff like that, and then
there's
it like
it's
knocks
been
them.
like in like bars they just have like small setups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like if they're knocking you and like they're knocking equipment, then it just pulls the plug out of the wall or whatever.
You see some of the sets that like I'll see like on like Instagram or like even like TikTok and stuff, YouTube, and there's people like all around these DJs. I'm
Yeah.
like, get out my
It's-
face.
yeah.
Like, is it not a total invasion of
We've
privacy?
never
sometimes?
played with like people behind us.
Yeah,
That would be
There
so
was
cool.
once
Yeah.
when we played for Fly, and there was so many people just kept getting up
Yeah.
on the deck.
Yeah,
There was like a
but-
5-minute period, then they kind of all.
To be fair, I turned around and I was like, you know when you turn around and you're like, it's not even my mates behind the
You're
desk.
like,
You
people
don't know who they are.
And they're like coming
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
That's
and
so rude.
I just turned around and I was like, can you
remember
fuck off? And they just looked at me and I was like, I don't know who you are. I was like, I felt like such a bitch, but like they were like
But how
touching you.
But
And
how
I was
does that
like, why are
make
you
you
touching
bitch?
me?
They're in your space. You're the one
Yeah.
playing. Like, no,
It's like
that's so
people are
rude.
like banging into the back of you when you're
Yeah.
trying to like do something.
Focus.
And I'm like, get annoyed very easily. I was just like, get
When
to fuck.
I'm sober and there's drunk people around me, I cannot stand them. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Just, like, get out
They
my
have
face.
no
Also,
space
So
to
people
live.
are like touching you. You're like,
you're
"Oh."
doing your job, and
I
these
know.
people are
Yeah.
preventing you from doing your job. So like, how could you not be frustrated by that?
Yeah.
But apart from bad experiences, you surely have good experiences.
Oh yeah.
Because I saw
I feel like it
your
keeps.
New Year's.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like-
that was class.
Was
So
that
good.
good?
That was
Yeah.
pretty
Was
well.
that
Yeah.
in Perth?
No, it was
The Caves.
The cave.
Because I saw like you tagged like Perth.
Oh,
we're
that's
doing
our
Perth
next gig.
next.
That's your
That's our
next
next
one.
gig,
Okay, and then
yes.
that was in the
Great.
cave.
That was in the
Oh,
caves. The caves is unreal. We
Yeah,
love
the caves is
so
so
good.
cool. I really like the caves.
Because
as
like
well.
we've only played there once before, and it was for a Kaylee,
Yeah, it was for an Edinburgh Uni Kaylee that we did.
and they
And
hated
oh
us.
They hated
Oh my
us.
gosh.
They hated
Wait,
our
how did
music.
you play a Kaylee?
Well, they like asked us.
You're
it was like a-
remixing
it was
the
like a
Kaylee
ball.
tunes.
It was like some kind of like balls
was a
kind,
ball,
and they
yeah.
were like, "Can you play?" But they
After.
wanted us to
Like
play,
after the
like,
Kaylee.
Oh right, I thought you were
Like,
playing the tunes. I
chill,
was like,
like pop
shite.
songs, and we were just like, "Yeah, we'll do it." And then we
Well,
come
because
up and
these,
like,
like,
"Can you play
techno
Taylor
tunes."
Swift?" And we're
Yeah.
like,
But like someone saw us play at
Yeah.
Sneaky's, and I think they were like running the event. And they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we loved
Loved
what you
it,
did.
yeah.
Like, can you play like the after party for the Kaylee?" And we're like, "Yeah."
Definitely.
But we expected because they obviously knew what we played and
Yeah.
knew like what we were like.
And also you're techno DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not like
we
a,
were just like, right, we'll
You're
just do what
do
we
it,
usually
yeah.
do. And people
Yeah.
were coming up being like, "Can you play Taylor Swift? Can
We
you
don't
play
take requests,
Justin
bitch."
Timberlake?"
Oh, I
I'm like,
get so
first of all,
angry.
we don't do fucking requests.
like, what the
But I'm
hell?
just like, we don't do Taylor Swift. Do you know what I mean?
Why
Like,
don't you guys just stop? You know what? Take your tune. Here's the aux. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
But it was actually so uncomfortable.
I know. And then it was pretty empty by the
It's
end.
like
We were
everybody
just like,
left.
We played
Yeah.
the room for sure.
that was
Shit.
probably the worst gig, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to Edinburgh Uni.
I mean, good
They're
practice,
really
lovely people, good practice, but just
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's kind of when
No,
we
I've-
stopped taking like any gig
Yeah.
we could
Yeah.
get. We were just
Oh,
like,
okay.
Anything
That's what-
outside the like club nights we don't do anymore
Start
just because
being more
it doesn't go down well.
But also, that's gonna help you like boost what you actually want to do. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
true.
when you say like you're a lot more selective, like who do you prefer playing for? Like where do you prefer playing in Edinburgh?
Well,
I mean, we're kind of Cavall loyals.
Campbell loyal.
Yeah.
I'm
Of
like, where
course.
else do we play now?
I
apart
love
from Campbell?
Sneakies. We've
Like,
only
Sneakies is the
Like,
best
Richards
place to
is
play, I
good.
think. But
Yeah.
See, he's fun because it's so intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
How, we've
Yeah.
only played there once,
once,
Nah,
twice,
I know,
Twice.
twice.
but so fun. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
Then I like Cab Vault. Like who doesn't like Cab Vault?
Yeah.
He's it's just so nice.
Yeah, I also love the cafe.
The cafe's unreal.
See,
I,
if you
I
play-
prefer the Cab Vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you
I
get
can't
like
see
a
it.
good crowd in a cafe
It's
that are like
wild.
appreciating your tunes, it's class.
Yeah.
That's
It is good fun.
I wanted to. This is a jump from what we're talking about now, but I wanted to talk about being women in the DJ scene. What is that like? Especially in Edinburgh, because it's so male dominated here.
Well, I think it's kind of worked well for us because
I feel like I feel like it works well, but then also it's like annoying.
obviously people are judgy, but I don't think that's necessarily because we're women. I think it's just because we're like
new
starting
in the scene as well.
late.
I think you don't think that's got to do with being women?
No, I don't. I'm not.
I think especially now in the last year, that especially in Edinburgh, there's been a lot more like female DJs coming about.
And I think like that's helped us a lot. It's got like our foot in the door a lot of places. But then I feel like sometimes you get passing comments being like, oh well, you're girls, you get loads of gigs. I'm like, yeah, fair enough, it might get your foot in the door because loads of other people like we want to be more inclusive, they want more girl DJs, but I'm like, see if you play a class gig and they ask you back, that's not because you're a girl, that's because you've done a good job. But then that's what I always say to people. I'm just like,
do you ever question it, being like,
sometimes
am I just getting? Because like, I mean, realistically, you're all three very pretty girls. Do you think that? Do you think that like that also maybe?
I think that helps at the start.
Of course it does. It's total pretty privilege. We all experience it.
It's like we've done that ourselves.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you know that. Yeah. Like, it's so easy to question yourself, like, do I actually deserve this? Like, am I getting given this?
I feel like at the start it was very much like, shit, there's so much pressure. Because we kept getting gigs, we're like, fuck, we actually need to do good because people are just going to be like, oh, they're just girls that get gigs because they're girls. So we were just like,
we actually have to kind of like prove them wrong.
We really need to like put
and
the
that
work
is
in.
Shocking that you have to prove yourself wrong.
Yeah, but like we did
you guys
feel
do
like
the work. You do the work.
Feel like we had to prove ourselves because we're like shit. Like,
definitely.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Right. Okay. This might be a little bit controversial, but I do think that DJ seems to be very cliquey.
Yeah.
We're not in a clique.
Yeah.
We're just, this is us.
I feel like we just like talk to like whoever. We're pals with whoever, but like we're not like
in a squad.
In like a I feel like they're all like best pals and we're not really best pals.
They've been doing it for so long together.
Yeah,
and it's like,
or they'll do like back to backs with each other. But like, cause we're a three, we just do things ourselves. But yeah, I feel like we're kind of not in like the scene. No, I don't know.
I mean, we get on with everyone.
Yeah, we do get on with everyone, but like we're not like best pals with all like the DJs. Which is,
does that feel like, is that a bad thing?
At the start, definitely.
At the start, I think it was really intimidating.
And of course it would be. You're three.
We were like, just like, everyone hates us. Like, no.
What are people saying?
Were people talking shit?
We've heard.
At the start,
you don't need to hold
some
back.
Not nice things, but we just
like at the start we like got loads of gigs and we're just like, wow, this is class. And then people were just like, oh, like Disco Tits have begged me for a gig here, blah blah. We didn't at all. But they were just like, oh yeah, they've like point blank like messaged us begging us to like book them.
Weird. Yeah.
So we were just like, fuck off. And Emily like messaged someone and we just like set the record straight and being like, this didn't happen. Your pal's saying this about us, but we're setting the record straight, like this didn't happen. Because like it was literally within like 2 weeks of us DJing. And we're like, we are so embarrassed, and we're like, we're just like, we're kind of like, what's the point in
sounds
doing
like
this?
a kind of just way of them trying to like tear you down a little
that's
bit.
it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm
glad we
good.
did. Yeah,
I'm like, it's honestly really good that, like, cause you could have just been like, oh, I'll just leave it, but like you know, like show them that you need to stay.
Because
it
kind of like put us off. We were just like, do we actually want to be doing this? Because like,
it's gonna be like this.
The first like few weeks of us doing it, we'd already got such like negative, but I don't know if it's because like wires got crossed and stuff. Maybe. Like it all got.
I think
it was all on a night out that it got
all kind of kicked off.
So we were just like,
never
did this.
Trust anything really on a night out.
But that is like, that easily would knock your confidence.
It did.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
so because we generally thought everyone hated us.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but
and look at you now.
I know.
But we've not had any beef. Like
like we get on so well with it. I think the more we've played with like other people, you then get to know people.
Us a bit
so
more
so this is what I mean about like the cliquey thing. It's been hard to like kind of like make that space like we're here too, and like we're not just like here to fanny around for a couple of weeks. Like we want to be DJs. Like we're actually serious.
Yeah.
So that must have been quite frustrating.
Yeah, I just think it's from like playing gigs and just keep going, and then the more you meet
not
people,
giving up. If we just like given up, then like we wouldn't have got anywhere. But like we just kept going, and we were like, nah, we're gonna make this. We're gonna make it.
And I feel like I remember just before every gig, we're just like, oh my god, like we're shy, we can't do this.
That's just your imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone gets imposter syndrome, and also if people are like talking about you behind your back.
Yeah.
Like, they begged us, like,
I know.
and you know the truth. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like, that's what pisses off, because I'm like, people are going to be thinking that we're like
Little like desperate.
begging, and like every single gig that we've begged for it. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
We were surprised. All we did was made an Instagram, and that was it.
And to be
just
fair,
messaging us.
yeah, I think it is because like we had like 3 or 4 gigs before we'd ever played before. Like, people were just messaging us being like, do you want to play, do you want to play, do you want to play? And I don't know if that's
Really?
like why people were like,
That's
they're begging
that's
for
really
gigs.
lucky though.
Yeah,
Like,
I think like it is because we were like girls. I think that is why.
Yeah.
And like it's
And also, if you think about it, there's not very many like girl collectives.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even in terms of collectives, a lot of people kind of do it by themselves.
There are
now,
not
or
many
do
girl
like back to
collectives.
backs
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But especially being like 3 girls doing it together,
Yeah.
you're
It's
like, oh, that's
different.
kind of different compared to.
It
a
sounds
lot of
like we
things
were
that's going on.
intimidated.
yeah, but who knows?
Yeah, fuck them.
Who knows?
Honestly, take that intimidation, just roll
I
with
know.
it.
Yeah.
That's what we've done.
Terrify
I know.
them. Like, literally, why not?
We're so scary.
We are
Yeah.
so scary.
But like, that's really unfair.
Yeah.
And also like, I mean, at least you're aware of like how lucky you were to even get those
I
gigs
know.
before you even started. Like, that's huge. Like, there's a lot of people that don't get those opportunities.
Yeah, because I mean, like, we got our first gig because we were like pals with Kyle, who ran
Yeah.
Hector's. Like, we'd never played before, and he was like, "Do you just want to play like the bar and mash house?" Like,
use your
and
connections.
you know
It's
what I
not
mean?
about what
And,
you know,
like,
it's about who you know now.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Believed in us before
and they
we
were just
even,
like, yeah, they were just like, "You can do it. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. Just have a practice and do it." And we're like, "Right, okay, fine."
Like, you have to start somewhere.
And we loved
Exactly.
it when we did it. We loved it, so we're like, "Right, we're actually gonna do it."
look at you now. You're
I
a
know.
year in already.
We're
I
thriving.
know.
But a year, and you
Great
said
year.
1 year was it
October,
Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween was our
Like a year and a-
debut. Powerpuff
Almost
Girls.
a year and a half.
I know.
Holy shit. This is actually wild because I remember when you guys first started this and you were the first like female, still kind of, I'm not really like into like the DJ scene and stuff, but
Yeah.
I've not seen really anyone else like 3 girls like DJing
No.
around Edinburgh and stuff.
I know. To be fair, there's not really any
I can't
groups.
think
There's
of any
like
groups.
single
girls. Yeah.
DJs, but then
I don't even know. Do you know like a duo? No.
Who
literally.
are your favourite female DJs around Edinburgh?
Around, as in like that aren't our friends, or like that are our
You can name your
friends.
friends too.
And Edinburgh, to be fair, Millie B's
Millie
killing
B.
it. Millie
Millie
B's
B.
killing it.
She's
Yeah.
killing
She
it.
like plays her fly quite a lot. She's
Millie
killing
B.
it. And then also SWAT team.
Squad team.
Our best pal Sally and Taylor, who works for Fly, they've
Oh, wait,
made
isn't
up.
it- I think
They've
it-
just made up a little duo. So
No
their first gig
way.
was at Sneaky's on like the 2nd of Jan, and they apparently smashed it. We weren't there.
Yeah,
I was
we weren't
working the
there.
next day.
That's really
But yeah.
exciting.
So like, there's like loads of like
But
new.
I like it because
Yeah.
like other people.
that's
are doing
really
it.
fun and like more girls are
Yeah.
coming into
Yeah.
it. Because like, it, like I'm gonna bring it back to like it being like male dominated. Like I would feel so intimidated by that, especially
Yeah.
because like boys can be so mean. Like,
I know.
and they're a lot more like girls can be bitchy, but boys like can be really like
Yeah,
really
I
push
don't
you
know if
out.
it's like more like boys are just more intimidating, and I feel like because it is all boys, you're just like, oh shit, like
Have you experienced much sexism or like misogyny?
I wouldn't say
I
so.
wouldn't say so. Apart from people making passing comments, being like, oh, you got like loads of gigs because you're girls. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's about
Really?
it.
That's
That's
literally
just
it.
it.
But like everyone's like
We've
really
probably
supportive.
had loads, but we've just not heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like it's kind of just we've ignored it, or
Yeah.
like just passed
Yeah.
our minds without even really thinking about it. But
I'm surprised that you said that because I would have thought you'd experienced a lot worse than that.
I'm like trying to think. I don't think so.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, you get like weirdos like try to chat you up.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
like
that's just
anywhere.
But I'm
Yeah.
like that's just anywhere.
Yeah, of course that's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
I know you have some exciting things coming out that you're not allowed to talk about.
Yeah.
So we will cut this out, but you can announce it now.
Who wants to say? You can say.
To be fair, we've got quite a lot of things.
I know we
coming
actually
up.
do.
Like,
We have a lot.
But our biggest news is which one's the biggest? We're now
That is so exciting.
we're bringing our mums along.
Yes.
Got some mums in the
It's
house.
Emily's mum's birthday,
It
and
is.
my mum wants to come and see us,
My
and
mum
so
is
we were just
coming.
like,
So never
we're having a
met,
mum's
so
day out.
We're gonna get like cute pics with the mums.
Yeah.
It'll be a vibe.
Have you prepared them for what it's gonna be?
No,
like?
I'm really
Well, we were
nervous.
just like, just come for
I feel
us
like,
playing
do
and then
we
leave.
prepare them or
I
just-
don't think they'll
Nah.
stay for long.
just
but
they'll just drive and leave
like
after an hour.
they've never seen us play.
I think they would be freaked out.
Kind of scared. Kind of scared.
It's a scary experience for like a chill mom.
Yeah, especially like some of the stuff that you see there.
I know.
So we're gonna cut this out, and everyone will find out in mid-March. I'm also kind of like, you know, and no one else like, no, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
Tell anyone.
I won't tell anyone in this.
I've been telling everyone. I'm not gonna
It's hard not to tell people big news.
Everyone's like sitting on a secret, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
But
Did your boyfriend?
We kind of got told,
obviously.
and then it's like they're not going to
Emily told my boyfriend.
Oh, I did. She didn't answer her phone when we got told.
Yeah, my phone was dead, and
So
I was doing my biab. At home biab.
You do it at home?
Yes. Bitch, I am not spending money on nails, but I do it like every week. I'm obsessed. It's so bad.
Every week?
Oh yes. God. Matching my outfit. Did it today.
She loves green.
Lovely.
But yeah, she phoned Matt.
I did.
And was like, oh my God, Ellie's not answering her phone. And then like told Matt before I even fucking knew.
I waited until he was in the room with you. Don't worry. I
Oh,
wouldn't do that.
fair. But
Yeah, tell Matt before you.
So Matt knew as soon as I found out.
So why aren't you allowed to talk about it till mid-March? Be here for what you're saying here. Just in case you cut out.
I think it's just the timing.
I think they're
for
just
announcing
waiting
it.
for announcing it. Just
For announcing it.
yeah.
I think because they're announcing so many things at the moment. I think just
because
trying
they're
to
like
announce
announcing like lineups and stuff like that.
It's huge news though.
And
I kind of guessed it when you mentioned it. I literally said to Finlay, I was like, I bet I know what it is. But I wasn't expecting all of it.
No,
I think
to be
it's
fair, like,
also
a
'cause
lot of
It's not
just
until-
fucking said. But like,
We're gonna beat that out, babe, don't worry.
she said the word.
I said it.
We're beefing out.
Sorry, we'll go back. Cut. Never mind. Nothing happened. Let's just pretend it never happened.
Where were we?
I'm gonna go back to like you playing together, and you guys said that you all got decks and stuff. Like, do you go around to someone's house specifically? Like, what do you do? Do you like go around and like just spank it out in an evening? Like, what
So
do you do?
we used to go to Pirate Studios, and we would just, it's like £20 for 2 hours or something.
Yeah.
We'd go there, and then we got like the teeny tiny decks, and we would just practice at someone's house. And now we've all upgraded, and we've got like the really expensive ones.
I know. I feel like
How much did it set you back?
It's like £1,000.
Yours were, mine was
Mine
like,
was like
two.
mine was
expensive
like 1,300.
Yeah.
But you just pay on finance like a phone. It's like a phone
It's
contract.
an investment, you know.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to ask like how much you get paid per?
We don't get much.
Yeah, it like depends on like how long you play and stuff like that. But
We obviously have to split everything between.
so like, see if it was one of us, it would kind of
we'd
be
be
like decent
rolling,
pay.
but
It's like a couple
they
hundred
don't
for like a night.
take
But
into
then,
consideration.
because there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
It's
That's kind of brutal.
yeah.
And
Then you'll get
So
some-
we just need to like make
get like
it.
30 quid each.
Some
usually.
gigs
Yeah.
is really bad and you get 30 quid. Yeah. Like if you're playing like an hour, it's like 30 quid each.
Or less. We've had less.
Yeah.
I think the least we've had is like 13 quid each.
Yeah. But then like we have had like 150 quid each.
Yeah.
So
You
like
played
It's just up and down.
at Fly Ibiza.
We
yeah,
did.
that was this
That
like
was phenomenal.
I was gonna say, I remember seeing all your photos. You guys looked so fit.
I had a
so
black eye.
tan.
I know. She
Yeah.
fucked herself.
Yeah, and
We
you still
played the
look
first
good.
night and she
I was
fell. An ice
in a
bucket fell in her head.
I
split her eye
Oh
open.
my
Like,
God.
to the little hospital in Ibiza. I was
And
like, help me.
I was like, fucking Muggins was like, oh my God, are you alright? Are you alright?
I just remember it like in slow motion, like falling over and then just feeling this like
Oh my
hotness.
God. You-
I watched it. I was just sitting there like,
Were you drunk?
yes, she was.
I was slightly drunk. I bought the like really strong percentage gin in the airport, and I was like, yeah, no.
And then obviously we played. So then we had like, we got like a big massive bucket like beers, like two bottles of
was a
gin.
lot
Like
of
the
beer in that
rider
bucket.
was like unreal, and we got fucked.
Yeah.
And then I just found you in like the VIP bit. And I was like,
that's what about.
hello, like you weren't even speaking English.
No.
Like I was literally like, hello, hello. And then I'm pretty sure like Gavin Jez played like Afraid to Feel because LF System couldn't make it that night. And then you went to video it and you fell, and then an ice bucket fell on you.
Oh, babe.
Whoopsies.
It was bad.
No,
was
it ruined
bad.
the rest of the holiday.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
I
mean, you were the one with the fucked face.
A little
I was a roommate, so
Yeah.
had that. We were sharing a room, and Matt comes back, her boyfriend, every night.
night.
I was like,
How about your boyfriend?
he was staying in a different room with his friends. We had our own bit. Matt had his own room booked.
Man had a
He
fucking
just kept
apartment.
coming back every night. By the last night, I said no.
Yeah.
Not coming back.
She was like, Ellie, this is our last night. This is a girls' night. Your boyfriend's not
we
allowed
were
to snuggle with us.
I was
He
like,
literally would like snuggle in bed with me and Emily, and I'm
I'd
like,
wake up and they're like spooning, and I'm like, for God's sake.
I would be
Lying
so
here,
fuming.
depressed with a black
yeah,
eye.
but Matt's one of the gals though.
He is one of the gals.
He's one of the gals.
Oh,
like,
love that.
Yes.
He just
if it was anyone else, I would have been raging about his Matt. So.
Yeah, like Matt comes to every single gig
he does.
as well.
Oh, bless! Yeah. Very supportive boyfriend.
I know, we love.
That's very cute. Sorry, back to you fucking your face.
Yeah.
So you played the first night. Did you have to play with your face like that?
No, it was after. Straight after.
That's really lucky.
Yeah.
But I went out 5 days early. Which I regret. Well, I don't regret because it was so much fun.
I was just saying, 5 days early to Ibiza. Oh, I hated it.
I was like, we'll just have like a chill, get a tan. But we ended up going out every single night. So by the first night of Fly, I was like ruined. I've been like, I think I'd had what?
Broken woman.
I'm pretty sure
that day.
Yeah. Like we literally survived off Lay's paprika
That was it. So good. But yeah, I was a ruined woman by that point.
Did Fly you out?
So well, we were already going.
Yeah,
we were going before we knew we were playing.
Ibiza, like,
before we even started playing.
Like in lockdown when it was first announced.
You manifested
before we ever thought about DJing, and then when we got asked, we were just like, what the actual fuck? Like how lucky girl syndrome.
So did they reimburse you?
They gave us some money.
That's kind of class. Yeah. What was your last set that you played?
New Year's Eve.
We actually haven't played since New Year's Eve. We've had a little.
To be fair, January's really slow.
I know. Dry Jan. We're
you
doing
guys,
Dry Jan.
Are you?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I failed miserably.
I mean, you're got issues.
Yeah. I have issues as well.
She has kidney issues.
I'm having surgery.
We're just a bunch of like ill guys.
I just failed miserably.
She has no allergies.
I got no allergy. I'm tolerant to gluten and I'm intolerant to onions. So
onions.
I'm fucked as well. So
I think that I've got gluten intolerance.
Yeah.
I just got diagnosed with IBS, and I don't go any NHS 24 like 2 nights ago because I literally thought my appendix burst, but it was just IBS.
Oh my god!
I was in pain for hours,
rough.
and literally I was like, I think I'm dying, and it was just not a vibe.
I know, because you're gluten free as well.
Yeah.
I think that
It's life changing.
Is
probiotics as well. Take probiotics.
Okay.
You need to invest.
You sound like a mum.
I am a mum.
No, I
My
love
mum's
that.
trained me really well.
Probiotics, right? I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'll
send you the ones I take. They're great.
Yeah, please. No, I genuinely really need help. Sorry, we're going back to dry January.
Dry January.
January is really slow anyway. You have kidney problems, so that's also a good idea that you're not drinking.
Yes.
When is your next one?
3rd of Feb?
4th.
4th of Feb?
Where is it?
It is at the Ice Factory in Perth.
That's what I was looking at. What's that?
I've never been.
I've never been.
It looks kind of fun.
It's basically for the.
Finally shaking
Have
his
you
head.
been?
From Paris.
They're great. They're
Well, it's the only place you can go. So
We're playing in like the terrace, the courtyard terrace bit.
Yeah, it's like
Apparently that's quite cool, that bit, but I don't know.
No.
He's like, it's shit.
That's what they say.
My sister's been and she said it's the best part out of the whole place.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
fair.
Well, that's good.
But it's for Skin on Skin is doing like a Scottish tour.
So Skin on Skin is this Australian lad that everyone's
He's cool.
He's a very cool guy.
Wait, let me look him up.
Yeah.
He's really cool.
And why is he always coming to Scotland?
He's just doing a
Because we
tour.
love him.
Yeah.
We love him. Nah, he's doing a Scottish tour. I'm pretty sure like
Is he a
it's
Fly
with-
resident?
No,
but
it's
they
with
just-
Fly.
It's with Fly.
It is with Fly. If like Fly's organised it.
You probably know his tunes if you heard it.
See,
Maybe not.
but I'm also not unfortunately, I'm not that much
She's
of a
not
techno
a
girl.
What's your
techno
music?
queen.
What is?
But to be fair, no, it's not that I don't like techno. I will literally listen to anything. But see,
Yeah.
my flatmate Rach, her for techno.
Oh,
She
really?
loves techno. She loves
Her
Cabal.
for
Yeah,
techno.
she is obsessed. Like every time she's on the tunes, it's just techno blasting all the time. And I'm like, fuck off, queen.
Yeah,
But
slay.
also just shut up for 2 seconds. But no, I do like it. I just haven't been out in a while, you know. Like
just
I'm
keeping it
so
low
fucking
key.
You
scared.
have never been to a Disco Tits gig?
I've not. And I
know.
really want
We've
to.
not seen you in the crowd.
No.
So
Yeah,
far.
never. I will get my
the next
tits out. I'll be there like, yes! So, unfortunately, I'm going on holiday on the 4th of February.
Oh, that's
but,
okay. We
and
have.
also,
When will we go? 10th of Feb?
We also have the 10th.
where?
Cabal.
Cabal.
Wait, am I back? I'm back on the 10th. And I land at like 12. But,
Midnight.
straight from the airport to
Yeah.
Cabal.
Yeah.
Are you playing all night?
No.
We're warming up for
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro. I'm sure it'll be like 11 till 1. So.
Probs.
That is unfortunate. What about after that?
Fuck.
April?
April. What are we doing? Oh, we have our own headline gig at Fly at
Fly
Cabal Fly
You'll
Club.
be at that one.
28th of April. Be
writing
there.
it down
In the calendar.
Right
Is it
now.
us all night?
Yeah.
Disco
That's
Boobies
so
all night,
exciting.
28th of April.
We love it.
Wow, yeah, I'll definitely do it. And also my flatmate will come with me.
Slay.
In the club.
Maybe your flatmate's been to a Disco Tits night.
She probably has. To be honest, like we don't really go out that much anymore. Like apart from like you guys going out and like playing sets, you actually like go out.
No.
I like
No, I've turned so boring, but like I kind of love it.
It's a winter thing though. Like summer, we were
summer.
Summer's different.
Yeah.
That's like a different era.
But,
do you know what I mean?
I'm all like gym.
We are in our
and
winter era.
I just get
no
really
drinking.
bad seasonal affective disorder. So
Oh my
like
God.
I can't function properly.
Yeah.
You see, as soon as it hits 4 o'clock and it's dark, my day is done.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
ask me to
same.
do anything.
It's quite a nice feeling though, because you're like,
It
hey,
is.
I can go into bed and watch a movie.
Yeah, and I don't really feel
Oh, yeah.
guilty
No,
because I'm
like don't get out my jammies.
as soon as it's like May time, I'm like, she's reborn.
Oh yeah,
Like
like
she's
I
ready
feel
to
like
go back to it.
around Valentine's Day, that's when like the mornings are like less
Is it?
dark. Yeah.
God, I thought it
Valentine's
was
No,
Day.
see like mid-Feb, that's when it starts to get a bit. I mean, I'm not saying it's light mornings, but
Yeah.
it's like
You guys should do
it's the
a,
start of like.
you should do a Valentine's Day thing.
We did last year. That
Did
was the
you?
sneakies.
Oh yeah, we played sneakies for Valentine's Day.
You
Yeah.
should do Galentine's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Galentine's. We should maybe try and sort something. I mean, like someone book us for Valentine's Day.
That would be cute.
We'll do a Galentine's.
Yeah, I like the idea of like going out for, you know, Galentine's, because also like Valentine's is just,
It's kind of shit.
it's so shy.
I like kind of hate it. I think it's like.
But also, you have a boyfriend, so
No,
surely
but
he
I'm-
showers you in gifts, and also he says like he's one of the
I
gals.
hate that though. I hate that. I'm just like, mate, if you're gonna like.
Wait, don't buy me flowers and tell me you love me.
Fake. I think it's really
Card.
fake.
That's it.
I like
don't
see
wanna
like
think
on
else.
Valentine's Day we just like like cook a nice meal or
Yeah,
like do
just
something nice
Like
together.
even going out, I'm just like
Going
going
out
out.
is a
Yeah.
bit-
Like
Nah.
going out for Valentine's Day.
I
mean, fair play to the people that do it, but
Yeah.
I can't be fucked.
And also, I know a girl who, for Valentine's Day, she bought her boyfriend like a new pair of Nikes,
No.
like a fucking watch, and all this. And I was like,
It's
what?
quite funny actually.
I'm like, if you've got the spare cash, like.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Fair.
like absolutely fucking.
But I'm like,
not.
I'd rather like instead of do that, like have a nice night in or like spend money on like going somewhere,
Yeah.
like saving up for a holiday. Like,
saving up for a holiday.
I'm like,
I'm
I feel
always
like
for that.
Valentine's Day is just stupid to spend a shitload of money.
You
It is.
save your chest, girl. Y'all are dumb as fuck. Come to Disco Tits. No, honestly, you should definitely do a Galentine's thing, because me and my flatmate want to do something.
We're playing
And we
footsie.
always say like, oh, let's just go out, let's go get drunk, and then like the time comes when we're like,
Can't be ours.
I just can't be ours. And also I'm
Yeah.
so skint all the time. And
Oh,
Edinburgh,
yeah, I know.
Edinburgh's prices have just
Oh,
skyrocketed.
I know.
Like I can't be arsed with it, but how
Cause he
makes
lives.
it? Got the cause he lives. I'm loving saying cause he
Cosy
lives.
Lips is actually making me laugh so much.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, you guys have Valentine's.
We
I
do.
do not.
We
Becca,
do.
do you?
I do not.
Do you want to unpack that? You two are getting away.
know.
It's rough.
I got left for another woman.
Wait, really?
We're laughing, but yeah,
It
it's
was
bad.
funny. This is like only August.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fresh.
That's so fresh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She's actually.
Thriving. I'm thriving.
No, she's living her best life now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They live together. He like basically, and he lives up north
She
somewhere.
moved to Stornoway Stornoway. Why did I say same thing? Stonhaven. Why did I say Stornoway? By the way, Stonehaven is just as fucking
I
fun.
felt like it was Stornoway.
She was on the road there for months.
You moved there for him.
Yeah.
In
Yes.
his family house. Yeah.
You moved into his family house.
Yeah.
Family.
I mean, shout out to his mum. She was an angel. I love her.
Yeah, she was nice.
She was a,
I never met her, but she was like,
she was a queen.
She clearly put up with a lot of shit.
So how long were you together for?
2 and a bit years, maybe.
And
2
he,
years. 2 years.
he left you for someone else after you moved into his
How long
family.
is it going on?
A year.
they were
So
trying.
they
They
were
were all
still-
with each other
yeah.
for a year.
So he was cheating on her for a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was actually Emily that technically found out.
I did.
Oh my god.
It was like I was out in Dundee and this guy was like, oh, I saw blah 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 at this festival, and he was like, oh, how are you, like, how's your missus? And he was like, I'm with her now. I'm pointing at this random girl, like this random blonde girl. And then I was like, oh my god. So I texted Becca being like, mate, like what the hell? And she was like, I know exactly who that is. Like she just had her suspicions. She was right.
Yeah. And then I messaged him and I was like, hey, are you and so-and-so are together now? And he was just like, yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
And then I was like, how long have you been together? And he was like, oh, like a month and a bit now. And this was actually like 2 months after we broke up. So you've been together like, what, 2 weeks after we broke up?
So you broke up first, and 2 months later you found out that, and then how did it come out that he was actually with it, like chatting to you for a year?
He told me. I asked him, and he told me.
And he fully admitted that.
Yeah,
He says they never met or anything, but like
I did my detective work.
Apparently they just texted, but
what was your detective work?
When they used to, when I saw the picture of them together on Facebook in a nightclub.
She found
What?
She told me this the other day.
I was like, okay.
She went through the pics of this nightclub and found
Right, that's not like that sounds worse than it is. Like this person.
I don't think that's bad at all. I've done so much worse.
No, but like this person that I know worked in this club, and he like shared like the album of the night song, and I was like, oh, let me have a little nosy, and there they were, and I was like, okay, slay.
I was like,
slay.
Okay,
I was like, okay, slay. Had a little cry. Move
she
on.
literally cried like
I
twice
know
in the whole time.
And then after they were done, he just kept messaging you and pestering you. I was like, can this boy fuck off?
And he's still with this girl?
Yeah.
I think so.
He is a mug.
Yeah.
Wait, did this girl know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
I hate that.
I know.
What the, no, like, girl code. Come on.
Yeah,
like, girls
I
have to
know.
stick together. Are you actually joking?
Because, like, you know what? You can't fucking trust a man, but, like, you'd at least like to think you can trust a girl.
Yeah, sorry, but
You know what I
like,
mean?
and also, little kids are always told in situations, if you're in danger, go to a girl.
Yeah.
Go to a woman. Do you ever go to a man when you're
No,
in danger?
do you
I'm running the other way. I'm so sorry. That is actually
okay.
horrendous.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
But we're back.
But I'm not gonna lie, you were not yourself when you were with him.
No, she
like,
wasn't
no,
herself.
you're back to
I'm
Becca.
back. She's
back
back.
to Becca.
Isn't
She's
it nice
back.
when that happens?
She's back. And
Like,
she's
also-
it
better than
happened
ever,
for
you
the
know?
good. For
Yeah.
What do you call it? A blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Blessing in disguise.
Also, like,
silver lining.
that is so brutal.
Yeah.
He's cancelled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
fully.
cancelled.
That is so a year.
We
A
were driving
year.
up to Peterhead and we were like, do we fucking egg his car? But then we decided against it.
We were gonna throw ham and cheese slices in
Yeah.
his car on the way.
Honestly, that's hilarious.
But then we're like, right, no,
Nah.
we're grown adults. We're grown.
We are.
Nah, no, that is grown.
We
That's
just
what
talk
he
shit
deserves
about
it.
him on a podcast instead.
Yeah, no,
But a
no,
whole
deserved
year,
it.
like, how can you
I don't
Yeah.
consciously be like, that is
Because
thing?
you were gonna buy a house. You were gonna
they were
move
gonna
into
buy
it.
a
Oh my god.
So I'm like, how can you be so 1 foot in the door and 1 foot fucking in someone
How did
else's
you-
door?
How did you meet?
Well,
did you
like
meet?
we were in.
How did you
we
meet?
went to
Tinder?
uni in
Tinder.
Edinburgh, and then
Definitely
like
Tinder.
yeah, like we met from Tinder, but like I used to work cash desk at like Cabfall, so like kind of knew each other from there, and then he was like low key knew some people that I knew about like Tinder.
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 Long story short.
Yeah,
Yeah, but also, like,
like we knew
That doesn't-
each other.
that
I
but,
feel like that always happens.
Tinder.
Like
I feel like that doesn't count.
Someone's on your radar and then they're not on your radar until you match them on Tinder,
Yeah.
and you already know them,
you're
and then
like,
you're
oh,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, okay,
so I
they're
feel like
down.
that, yeah, that happens all the time. It doesn't
Yeah, that
technically
happens
count.
more than
actually
meeting someone off
like,
just
I knew
Tinder.
his
That's how I did
flatmate.
it.
Yeah, that's
I knew
how
his
I did
flatmate
it.
before I met him. Because I'd met him like multiple times working at like the door at Cabfall.
So does he still live in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
He
What,
just
that's
bought a
so sweet.
house.
You know what? Good luck
Guys.
to him.
I hope he has
I
a
think
great
that's his own
life.
karma.
Yeah.
Like
In Stonehaven.
in
Yeah.
Stonehaven.
Stored away.
And
Stored away.
Stored away.
But you guys have good relationships?
Oh yeah, we're happy.
I like
they're alright.
live vicariously through their relationships.
Yeah, I
like
know,
I am
yeah.
like basically part of the relationship.
We want to be single right now?
Yeah, I don't
Slay.
know what that knows.
yeah. Yeah.
Have you been going on dates?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's been having
Yes,
fun.
she
Don't
has.
you worry.
Are you seeing someone?
Yes.
Look at that.
No, technically no.
But you guys are in good relationships. How long have you guys been together as your boyfriends?
3 years. What are you?
I'm like 2.5.
2.5.
But I've
That's
like
similar.
lived with him for like one
the
and a
whole
half.
time.
Yeah.
No, we officially moved in for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
We've known each other for like 10, 15 years.
Oh, really?
It's actually really sweet.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
Wait,
we-
how?
We both used to swim. We were swimmers. That's so
when you
gimpy.
were like young.
Yeah, so we used to like do competitive swimming.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I've known him since I was like 15. And then we didn't speak for ages because he moved to Glasgow for uni. And then he moved back to Edinburgh for work. And then we just like started going on nights out and that.
Yeah.
That's so
It is
cute.
pretty
Yeah.
How did you meet your boyfriend?
Through goes bingo.
Bongos bingo? Nah. That was the first night where we knew all of each other, for ages. And then we went to Bongos bingo and just connected.
Sparks.
Had a great time.
Bongos bingo.
No, after Bongos Bingo.
After bongos.
In Why Not?
And why not?
Even better.
Even there.
I do honestly.
I've got some stories. from Why
Bongos
Not.
bingo is feral though.
Yeah.
It is feral.
Oh, that yeah.
I've never been. Is
I
it,
have never
I've
made
never
the
been.
whole like I've never
been.
made it the whole
It's
night
kinda
through.
wanna go.
so dangerous.
I know a person that won a Hoover. One of the Henry
Oh,
the
nice.
Hoovers.
That's quite fun.
Massive sleigh.
Yeah, major
Yeah.
slay.
I mean, Hoovers are expensive, so if you're getting a
Hoovers
free
are
one,
expensive.
Yeah, I know. They also do like Philip Schofield like cardboard cutouts
They
and
do
that,
random
which is quite
stuff, yeah.
rogue, but
That is rogue. Also,
Yeah.
you're not a predator.
yeah.
Yeah. Really
It
don't know
didn't
how
really
to feel
age
about
well,
that.
but
No.
like
Sorry, Emily, you just said you have really well stories about why not. Please go.
yeah.
No, I just mean like some of my like happiest wild young stories
And
were
my
in that
happiest
place.
memories and like, why not?
Like I will see if I have kids in Edinburgh. Like the day they go to Why Not, I'm gonna be like,
I'm proud, man. Proud, man.
you're gonna have so much
Do you think that why not is still going to be going?
No,
I doubt it will be. But if
Really?
they're going there after 2 years of being at uni, I'm like, okay, leave. That's when I know that it's not working.
Also,
When-
guys, attic. Well, Cav.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
God bless, but like, thank fuck.
Yeah,
that needed to
honestly,
go.
that was. I don't remember last time I went in there.
I think
but
last
just
time I
remember
was there, I was like 17.
Yeah, I think it might have been like 18 or something.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been like a sports ball that I'd been to.
Oh,
and it was,
pros.
like the after party.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What a jail. Like, I'm obviously.
It's
I
kind
never
of
liked
scary
it.
that it's gone.
What's going in its
Yeah,
place?
like, is it? Are they not building like
What
flats
do
and
you
that?
think of the Edinburgh club scene?
It just like as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel
George
like we've
Street,
done it.
fucking
We have,
shite.
Yeah.
we have done it.
Yeah.
We need to venture out because we're literally only in Edinburgh, apart from like the odd thing in Glasgow.
To be fair, I do love Edinburgh.
I've only been in Glasgow, out in Glasgow once. And
Yeah,
that was when we
same.
were playing.
I've been to Subby, and then when we played in broadcast.
Broadcast, yeah.
But I've been to Subby
Oh,
once.
I love broadcast. Broadcast is
Broadcast
so fun.
is class.
We used to go to the karaoke nights at broadcast.
Ooh.
I've heard many good things about the karaoke.
Oh, because you're from
nights.
Glasgow, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but we
neck of the
don't
woods.
go out in Glasgow ever.
Glasgow's fun. Glasgow
Actually,
is
I
fun.
went to Cushion when I was like 18.
I've never heard of that. See, I don't know anywhere.
I-
I just know
And
Edinburgh.
I never ventured back to Glasgow until like this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, last year.
Glasgow, I think, I love Edinburgh, and I think it was really, obviously, like, when you move from another city and, like, you're getting to know, like, the clubbing scene again, like, it's different.
See,
and
we're
it's
from
exciting.
Edinburgh, so we've never left, and this is like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, but I'm bored of Edinburgh now.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, imagine.
Oh yeah, I feel
Not
like
anyway.
Edinburgh you can like do it in like one summer and it's done.
We've
Like,
done
Yeah.
it.
It's done.
There's nothing new coming. Like,
Yeah.
what, like,
There's
I-
that new club at Fountain Park. Have you seen it? It's called
No.
The Hype.
Hey,
is that a club?
Yeah, it's a club. I've
a
not been.
club at Fountain Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's next to, like, the Nando's and
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't know what. It might be
Go
like
for a
R&B
nan.
vibes, but like.
Yeah, I saw
it
that.
looks funny.
Oh
It looked
my
like it was an
god.
actual nightclub.
We should go.
though.
No.
But, like,
And then there's that.
There's
but
like
then
no
that's the
chance.
thing, like, if you don't try new things, like, or you just
Yeah,
gonna
this
keep
is
going.
true. This is true.
Because I never go out of Cowgate now.
Nah,
And I
no,
hardly ever
same.
leave. Like, I
I'm
hardly
like
ever go out.
scared to venture from there.
I'm
like,
so comfortable in
George
know.
Street,
Nah.
no.
No.
Like when you're, like, why not when
Yeah,
you're young?
18,
Really,
19,
really loved
unreal.
Gary's for a while.
Oh, I see.
Then-
I never had the
I
guys.
have been there once.
But I
and it-
really loved it.
It was actually during lockdown when like there was seats. Imagine having
Oh.
seats in Gary Buildings.
definitely.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's not a vibe. But yeah, like, I feel like
Sneakies
Edinburgh.
did that. They did seats.
Yeah, I know.
How did they do that?
They had like
Yeah,
tables.
that's
and-
weird.
And
That's
it was
really
when you were allowed
weird.
to play music, and they played like bird noises through the speakers,
Yeah.
and it was
Bird noises.
yeah,
I'm pretty
Like
sure they
rainforest
had like
music.
a members card as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a weird time. Lockdown
Yeah, I
was
just
weird.
feel like there's not enough going on, and like if they're shutting down at it, like what? Like it's just there's nothing new popping
I
up.
know.
Do you know what I
And
mean?
even like Hector's is dead.
I swear they're meant to be doing
Yeah,
things.
what
and
the
doing
heck
at the same
happened
time.
with that?
know.
Oh, it's
Why?
gone. Just didn't get
I
enough
think it was
people.
just
Yeah.
like dead. Like people
Every
stopped
week.
going out through the week. Like everybody started
I
going
think
to
it's because of
bongos as well.
lockdown.
Yeah.
That's really
I think it's
upsetting.
because of lockdown because like I feel like all the students would go to Hector's and it was just like such and then I think the first and second years like it was in lockdown.
Yeah.
Like they never really had freshers and stuff like
So
that.
they just wouldn't
So
know.
I think it
Yeah.
just like died a
It's
bit,
dying
which is so
out.
sad because it was literally my favourite
Me
night
too.
ever.
Yeah,
Like
Hector's
my
was so fun.
favourite nights out was Hector's.
Yeah, I had a lot of good nights at
It was
Hector's
so
before
good.
lockdown. It's just a shame because like Edinburgh, there's like so much potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like no one's really doing it. Would
I know.
you ever think about starting? a
We've
club?
discussed it, but
I
I don't
know.
think we would
A female
start
club would be
overnight.
so fun. Like you know,
Yeah.
have you heard of Peach? Like the
No.
all like the girls' night in
Where's that?
Glasgow,
Oh.
and it's like for girls to enjoy like hip hop and like R&B and stuff.
Ah,
And
so it's
rap.
literally only girls.
I mean, like guys can go too, but it's like for the girls.
Ah, right,
Yeah, and they
cool.
do it like every 2 months or something. But it's like I really, really want to go, but like it's
Yeah.
every 2 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, like it could be a really good
I
thing.
know.
Could be.
I just feel like it's stressful.
Yeah, see, like,
It is
I'm just
stressful.
like
Yeah.
extra work, getting
But-
people in and
I
like
know.
But I think
actually.
you guys could do it. Like you said, like there's not that many girl DJs out and about. Like
And then
you
I'm
could
just
start
like,
this.
Oh my god, what if you do it and then it flops and you're like,
And
oh
it's-
no,
I don't think-
it like ruins your game.
I don't think you'd flop. I don't think you'd flop.
It's the fear of flopping.
Because you're also like you're gonna get loads of people who will be like, oh my god, like I never thought of like this before, like this is really fun. And like also sometimes like going to like techno clubs can be quite intimidating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if there's just like
Yeah.
everyone's like
And I feel like everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Like, see when you go to Cab Ball, everyone knows everyone.
Every second person, you're like,
Like,
alright.
so see if you're like new coming into that, it's
Yeah.
probably
of
a bit
course
like,
it's
what the
like,
fuck?
and that's probably another thing why you guys felt so comfortable like coming up as Disco Tits because you already like knew
Yeah.
everyone in the scene. Because like imagine just being like a girl that's like not really
Yeah.
And like
involved,
never
like,
know
anyone.
anyone.
and then you were saying about like Sally and Taylor, like
Yeah.
how they like
Yeah.
they're really involved with Cab
Yeah.
Ball and stuff. So
Mhm.
like it'll be quite easy for them to
Yeah.
slip into it too.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
obviously nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
but
no, it's
it makes
good.
things a lot more comfortable
Oh,
for
yeah.
them. But like
'Cause I know
imagine
some
being an
DJs
outsider.
that, like never get a gig.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They have to like send in mixes to like
Yeah.
people. Like we've
Yeah.
never had to do that. It was
No.
like so easy for us just to like
I know.
like we'd never played before and we
Really?
got offered a gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's
like
so
it's just
lucky.
because like we're friends with like people
Yeah.
who are nice, but like
And they believe in you.
usually like if you want to be considered for somewhere, you would like have
You
to
have
send a
you have
mix
to put the
in
effort
and like
yeah.
so it's like we're so lucky that we just were able to get
That
the
is
chance
actually
straight
very,
away.
very lucky. But also,
But-
you've got such exciting things going, and you deserve to be here. You know. And I'm
Thanks.
so happy you guys have come on. Honestly, thank you so much. I've really, really enjoyed this, and I'm excited to see where
Same.
you guys go next. And I will be at your next gig at the front row.
You
Tits
better.
out. Disco
Disco.
balls on my tit.
Yeah.
April
We've heard that
28th.
before. No one's ever done it.
I
but-
know.
Yeah. Say no more. I will do it. I'm gonna have to.
Just
The
like
pressure's
nipple
on.
tassels, just nipple tassels.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thank you.